Click on the product catalog at the left side of the screen. So if you don't have any available product yet, you want to make it first by clicking on the Create Product button. Then start to add the product name, a description, and also an image if you want. Then at the pricing, make sure you are choosing on the recurring button, so people will have to pay like weekly or monthly to keep getting your product or services. You may then name the price of your product and customize the currency as you want. You can use US dollars, pound sterling for UK, Canadian dollar for Canada, and so on. Then on the billing period, you may choose the certain range of time for your customer to pay for the product or services. Either you want the recurring payment to occur every week, every month, every year, or just customize it as you like. For example, I choose on monthly, then Stripe will help me to automatically sending a billing or invoices to my customer every certain dates of the month. You may also customize to more pricing option if you like, or adjust the amount of your unit quantity and hit the Add Product button over here after you are satisfied with everything. After you added the product, you want to open it by clicking on that product for 1 or 2 times. Then tap on the 3 dots besides the product option and tap on Create a Payment Link. On this page, you may customize some of the options for your products, like adjusting the quantity for the customer, collect taxes, customer names, and so on. And after that, click on Create Link button at the top right of the screen. And there you go, you just created a payment link. And you want to click on this paper icon to copy the link. So basically, you can start to connect or integrate it with your website literally anywhere. For this video, I'm going to use my Wix website, but you can always use your own website editor or website maker like WordPress, Shopify, and so on. Usually, people will connect the Stripe link through the button. So if you don't know how to make a button and put the link on it on your website editor, you can always go to YouTube and search the keyword as how to link a button in your website editor, like this one on WordPress. So on my Wix website editor, I want to link my Stripe subscription on this button at my homepage. So just click on the button itself and hit the link icon over here. Click to choose a link and select a web address. Then paste the link over here. Tap on Done button and also the Publish button at the top. So when I do preview my website, then click on Book Cleaning button. It will strike up link to my Stripe recurring payments. They may insert their cards or bank information and click on Subscribes. The other way around to connect Stripe to your website is with the code like the HTML code. So here on Stripe, you want to click on Buy button right here. You can then copy the HTML code over here. You may also scroll down for a bit and design the Buy button to your liking by adjusting it in this section. This will be the preview of what you just changed before about the Buy button. So after you click on Copy Code over here, you may start to adding a new section on your website editor. And as always, you can search on the YouTube about how to embed code or add the HTML code on your website if you don't know how to do it. Again, I'm gonna do that in my Wix site, so click on the Add button. And on the search bar, search for HTML as the keyword. Then choose on Embed Code option. Click 2 times on HTML elements and enter the code that we just copied before on this section and tap on apply. There you go. After adjusting the size of the HTML element, now we are good to go. We can then check it on by clicking on the preview right here. Click on subscribe button and it will be directed straight to your Stripe payments. Last but not least, you may also add the payment as the QR code by clicking right here on your payment link. And then your customer may just scan the QR right away. It will be very useful for the people that will use the Stripe on their offline businesses. If you still have any question, just comment down below and I will try my best to guide and help you guys. If you find this video useful, please consider like and subscribe.